Hello and welcome back everyone, I'm Day-Glo Buffalo and this is Let's Play Firewatch. When we last left off, we had made our way to Cottonwood Creek to a supply cache, number 308, with a new code, where apparently Delilah has left a surprise for us. So, well, without much further ado, let's see what's up. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... We should actually go the other way. 7, 8. Alright, this is all the same, but here, a new radio. Nice.
I've got it now.
Good. I spent all day getting you that radio. I hiked to a cash box, lied to a ranger, lied to another ranger, and hopefully you are now holding a clean, untapped radio.
Hopefully.
Holy fuck, Henry, we have to get into that site. Whatever these people are doing is illegal, right? We need to find out how they're doing it, why, everything. You understand?
Are you okay?
I don't know, Henry.
People have been listening to us all summer. How is this actually happening?
I don't know. I'm scared. None of it makes any sense.
Are there any other lookouts this is happening to? Someone else in on this? Anyone?
This is just happening to us. Everyone else is fine.
Are you sure?
Yes. I've tried to bring it up to Chimney Rock, Elks Fork, and Beartooth Lookout, and every one of them got confused. Asked me if I'm okay and if I need to be relieved. Our fucking state coordinator asked if I was just having lady troubles. So no, this isn't happening to anyone else, and I'm done asking. I just changed clothes laying on the floor because I don't know who could be watching.
Who is doing this?
I don't know who could be doing this. Henry, I've been at this job off and on for 13 years. Sometimes here, sometimes over near Jackson, a couple times down in Wind River. And nothing like this has ever happened before.
Am I just making all of this up? I mean, the eavesdropping, the spying, is this... Fuck, is any of this real?
What? Are you serious?
Maybe I'm just losing my mind.
What?
Like Julia. And maybe it's happening to me, and I'm imagining that I have a boss out here and that we're being spied on.
Henry.
Maybe there was something in the water, or our condo was underneath some power lines, and you, Delilah, you're not real.
Henry, think about her. If what happened to her were happening to you, you wouldn't even be able to realize it.
Okay.
Henry, sweetie, I am real and this is happening. I'm as real as the sky is blue. Take a second and then call me back. I'm on your side.
Well, that could be interesting though. He could be...
Hey.
Could be...
I just thought of something not great.
What is it?
I filed a report that said that neither of us ever talked to or saw those girls, the ones that went missing a few weeks back.
Oh, shit.
My thoughts exactly.
Our radios were tapped. And now someone probably has a transcript of that entire conversation.
And I've filed a report that's a blatant lie.
Oh, and those girls are still missing.
Yep.
Fuck, Delilah.
Fuck indeed. We really need to get to the bottom of this.
We can't radio on my right anymore. Maybe we have to do that in this area back here. But what I was thinking, well, actually, my thoughts immediately went to the two girls when we found out that we were being listened to, because I think I mentioned it in that video that somebody actually heard us talking about those girls. And also, could it be that it's Henry actually who has dementia, and this is just like a fantasy world that he is built for himself as he slowly loses connection to the real world? Well, now we can't radio that we're okay anymore. Well, I guess we'll just have to carry on. We'll just carry on being not okay. Of course, if Cloud Up Tree, I think we already talked to Delilah about that. If the other people were able to tap into our radio conversations before with the old radios, wouldn't they be able to do that with the new radios as well, if they're just like standard radios like the old ones were? I mean, you'd probably need an encrypted connection to be able to protect yourself from being listened to. And yeah, I don't think Delilah would have access to the kinds of radios that would be able to encrypt the messages going back and forth. So it's probably relatively safe to assume that the new radios might confuse the people listening in for a little while, but, you know, they probably have equipment to scan frequencies and find the ones that are actually being used and then be able to listen in again. At least, that's what I would think. Oh, that's just some flowers. That look kind of weird. Now we can actually get through this overgrown part here. Come on, swing for the fences! And this is just a shortcut. But, hey, shortcuts are good. I guess we really can't radio back and say we're okay. This time let's go up here. Where are we now? Oh. Whoop. We could have just walked around, but we hopped over anyway. Because we're cool that way. So let's see where we are. Well, yeah, that was just a little shortcut. What? This seems rather unlikely. Was that here before? I don't think so. Huh. But we can't interact with it, so... Okay. Well, either somebody left a marker, but, you know, the shape of... especially this stone seems much too round to be able to balance on the bigger stone and have the other stone sitting on top of it. Okay, so now we can cut down this tree and get over to the other side. Well, somebody definitely heard that. Now the question is... where does that take us? Seems to just take us back. Yep. That's more or less where we started off, so... well, that didn't solve anything. So let's keep going towards the fence. What was that noise? Hopefully it's just the wind rattling the fence.
I'm busting the gate down. There's nobody around, and it's the quickest way in.
Copy that.
No trespassing. 18 U.S. Code 1863. All right.
I smashed open the gate. Should I try to fix or hide this?
No, screw it.
Okay, then.
Well, he didn't really smash open the gate. He just pried it open. Investigate Wapiti Meadow. Wapiti. What the hell? Bees! Bees!
I got stung by a bee.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah.
Did it hurt?
Yes, kind of.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, could be a mutant bee. It could be a C. Get it? B, C. Yeah, I know, it's not funny. But, well, let's read what we have here. Wapiti Station personnel. If you're trying to reach Dr. Simmons, he is on site from August 15th to October 15th. University-owned equipment is the responsibility of Dr. Josen? Government-owned equipment is under the purview of Cat Ferdinand. Remember, this is a controlled area and any issues, malfunctions, or violations should be reported immediately. That's it. Ah, see, it's Dr. Johnson, not Dr. Josen. This light kind of makes it difficult to recognize things. Okay, so we have to jump across here. Nothing we can report to our dear friend Delilah. A fallen tree. Aha. Of course, if we have a flashlight on, they can see us even easier. Or even more easily. That would be the correct way to put it. Okay. So we've got some kind of tower, like a radio tower. It's not a cell phone tower because this is the 80s and cell phones just weren't. I think they already, technically cell phones existed, but they were huge and bulky and, you know, very few people had them, so. Let's see, I want to look at the map to see where we are. We're heading towards Wapiti Station, maybe? Because we wrote that in by hand, so we don't know for sure that it's there. How could we know? Monitoring tower.
Okay, I'm at the site. I don't see anybody around.
Lucky for us.
Yeah, lucky for us. D, there's some serious comms equipment out here, wireless stuff.
What do you mean?
I'm talking a big 20-foot tall transmission tower, and they can probably listen to whoever the hell they want. They're nestled down in this valley, which makes it impossible for you or any lookout to see them.
We've got the tower and a generator, but the generator seems to be off. Or isn't. Or is that noise supposed to be the generator? Seems like a dead end. And there's something else over here. More equipment. And, you know, the ground's all weird and shiny. I think this is a glitch of some sort. Probably because, I don't know, probably screwed up the graphics settings somehow. They're not. Unfortunately, my computer is quite old, and so I had to try and keep the graphics settings within, you know, some kind of reasonable range, and maybe this is what's screwing up this floor texture here. It's maybe a reflection of some sort, but not sure what it should be reflecting, and certainly not white like that. But, oh well. Soil grid.
Well, they're doing something with the soil out here too. It's all gridded off.
Who knows what else they're up to?
Another monitoring tower. And something, a machine that goes beep and boop. Probably the most expensive part of the equipment.
And there's all sorts of contraptions and shit out here.
Like what?
Dishes and stuff on metal legs. There are wires all over the place. I don't know. I'm not really up.
Okay, as you might have noticed, there was a slight hiccup there. I had to interrupt the recording because somebody rang my door. It was UPS delivering a package. My delay pedal finally arrived, and actually I wasn't expecting it before Monday. So it caught me by surprise, caught me off guard, and I interrupted the video recording while Henry and Delilah were talking. So I lost part of that conversation. Now the problem is that this game has only one save slot. So I can't really go back without risking, well, I have to like play everything exactly the same again, do the same conversation options, and maybe, I don't know, I'd screw something up and change something so it wouldn't make sense. I don't really want to do that, and there's no way for me, at least that I can think of right now, to get that conversation back. Let's just go on and hope for the best. And so let's look at the monitoring tripod. This stuff looks expensive. How good to get this out there? Well, that's fairly easy.
This equipment is not stuff from the hardware store.
Delilah's got nothing to say to that. No answer. None forthcoming. So let's not step into the soil grid because I'm sure it's horribly irradiated, because that's where mutant bees live. Can't get into, what is that, a cooler? We've got the headquarters. A ladder that we can't use, and boxes that we can't interact with, and there's nothing around here. So I guess we'll examine the tent. There's a red light somewhere. Well, what is this flashing red light? Where is it coming from?
I'm in their main tent.
What's it like?
It's definitely some sort of monitoring station.
A sturdy leather belt. Looks heavy. Okay. Hard case. Flip open. Wave receiver.
I think I found the thing they used to track us.
Holy shit.
You know, you swear like a lot.
Not the time, Hank.
Anyway, it's called a wave receiver. Looks like it picks up anything that emits a signal. It's got basic orienteering capabilities, everything. Holy
shit, Henry.
Yeah, holy shit.
You're gonna take it, right?
Yeah, of course.
Using your Anderson Wayfinder wave receiver, model 472C with compass. So we've got locate any strong signal, green light target straight ahead, distance light strength of signal, tone equals source of signal discovered. All right. Follow the beeping device.
Okay, this thing is losing its mind, beeping like crazy.
I can hear it. What's it after?
I don't know. I'm gonna go find out.
Well, actually, no. Didn't we look around the tent first? I shouldn't have picked it up. Pasta sauce.
I wonder where they are. All of their stuff is here.
Figure out what that thing does and then get the hell out.
Biff! I thought that was peanut butter, not pasta sauce. We've got a stove, a cot. Whoa. There's somebody in there?
This place sleeps 3. They've got a row of cots here.
I want to know what that thing finds. Look, you should get out before they come back.
Thermos, camp stove. No notes. Supplies? Question mark?
I found their main monitoring desk.
You should get out before they come back.
Okay. Shit. Got another clipboard here that confirms that they're tracking our movements. The log they've got tracks the movement of 4 subjects.
You and me?
Yeah, definitely me. And I suppose you too.
What about the other 2?
I have no idea. Maybe another couple that's out here? Do you have any ideas?
It's just you and me, Henry.
Yeah, I know.
We'll talk this over and figure out how to get the hell out of here.
Subject beacon frequency sex social role. Oh, okay. 4022 433 433.87 megahertz male. Social role MO. Frequent departure from Two Forks area. That would be us. 914 433.84 megahertz. Female. PE. Avoidance behavior. Consult previous data. Could that be Delilah? 3871. Still 433.92 megahertz. Male. O. Unreciprocated desire for copulation. Conflict with other males. Okay. 42723, 433.76 megahertz, male ND. I don't get this social role, disproportionate food intake. Okay.
They've got a map with all sorts of paths and areas marked out on it. There are lines that look like some of the paths I normally take.
Are you positive it's you?
Some of their descriptions seem like uncharitable ways of describing me, yeah. I think this thing is responding to something in this pile of crap on the desk.
Dig through it.
Just hoof it. Are they trying to tell you something?
There's a box here with a dial. It has a needle, like it measures earthquakes.
You mean like a lie detector?
Yeah, I'm not sticking around to get hooked up to it.
Black box. Subject Henry M.
Are you shitting me?
What? What is it?
There's a folder of reports here.
What do they say?
They're assessments about the 2 of us. There's stuff in here about Julia.
Like what?
Stuff I didn't tell you. This is...
What does it say about me? You said there was one about me.
And it looks like they've been following me around. What I do when I'm out hiking? Jesus.
Henry, do you hear me?
It says that you and your boyfriend are still together.
What? We're not.
Okay, here we go. Sorry for interrupting that, but I'm afraid that at the end of the cutscene, maybe the day ends, and so we won't have a chance to grab it. So, subject Henry M, age 39, program status review. 1 week, 10 week, 25. Oh, this is probably at 10 week. Observational traits, comprehensive explorer, keeps to the path. Prone to anger, passive. Guilty, forthright, guarded. Subject overview. Subject fully engaged. Supervisor. Trust yet to be scientifically proven. All signs point towards full cooperation. Update. Subject may be aware of test. Suggest we disengage if subject decides to leave us post. Susceptibility to manipulation. 9. Supervisor sign off, e.g. Alright.
They're messing with us.
Yeah, okay.
They are. How do they even know who he is? How the hell does...
Okay, here we go. Subject Delilah A, age 43. Annual, observational traits, reliable, considering alcoholism. So she's reliable despite being an alcoholic? Interesting. Observant, charismatic, selfish, skewed perception of personal history. Pertinent observed facts. Never married, no kids, rarely hikes or leaves immediate surroundings, multiple lovers despite longtime partner, name Javier. Susceptibility to manipulation, 3.
I'm so sick of letting these people do this to us. We should just burn the place down. Think about it. Worst case scenario...
Look, maybe that's what they want us to do.
What do you mean?
Maybe they're trying to push us to the point where we do something crazy. I mean, the grass is dry as hell here. It would go up in a second.
Well, now I'm thinking, what if you're right?
I just don't think we should do anything that we can't undo.
Well, maybe it's not the best idea.
Yeah, it's definitely not the best idea.
So fucking wound up!
It's all right. I'm just gonna hike back. We have the wave receiver, and tomorrow we can figure out what to do.
Head back to Two Forks Lookout.
This stuff looks like it just got lifted out of the space shuttle.
Leave it behind.
Yeah, I know, but it's just... You should see it. They're measuring the barometric pressure, too. Why?
Maybe it's just a diversion.
Okay, so I don't think there's anything else here. I wonder if that assessment, that report that we found, is in any way, it probably is, dependent on our play style, on the things that we do while we play. Interesting. But, well, I think we've gone on for long enough. And, well, yeah, I'll have to see if I can figure out how to get the beeping equipment description back. So, anyway, I'll thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, let me step away from this. This is way too loud. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like or a comment below. I'm sorry for their screw up. So subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next part. So until then, have a good one.